That was back when he did his own material.
No, yeah, I'm just making a joke.
Oh,
by
yeah,
the way,
yeah,
the coin respawned, so I guess that didn't save.
So anyway, I found a hentai tape at Half Price Books today.
Ooh! Yay!
Nicole,
Was it in the back shelf or something, or was that?
No, it was sitting right in front with all the other tapes. Oh, let me go grab it quick. I'll be right back.
And there were
Mikey,
two.
edit in 100 boing and cum squirt sounds.
Mikey,
as
please
Ethan goes
no.
to grab the porn tape.
Mikey, why?
Like I said, I don't usually watch stuff with boobs in it.
Really? I wonder
Which
why.
I'm presuming is what he... except for that time I got turned into a girl, so I f***ed my best friend. That one's pretty good.
I'm pansexual, but I only
What?
look at wieners.
Hold on, I'm processing. What?
That's a real anime. I got turned into a dark-skinned girl, so I fucked my best friend.
Is it a hentai or is it a real...
It's like one of those hentai premises where, like, every time you have sex, or ejaculate, or have an orgasm, you switch genders.
Oh, it's like Ranma.
Yeah.
Shut the hell up,
Unless if getting splashed by cold water causes Ranma to no.
It is literally Ranma, yeah, but with you know, the others with
more wieners.
No!
with a different type of liquid.
Oh god. No, so I have a couple of tapes lying around, and
for this
I
wet
watched. Ew. I watched the first Ranma movie on VHS, and we were talking about how VHS has like a lot of, all the colors are muted, just because of it was such an inferior technology even at the time. Even though it came after Betamax, it still was the dominant format.
Well, even Betamax has inaccurate colors, okay?
Oh, yeah, I know it wasn't.
The problem is that the color resolution is really low. Like, I want to say for VHS, you could have 15 different colors on each line of video. It was something like that, where the color resolution was really low, which is why if you watch, like, an animated show, you can see, like, the colors bleeding out of, like, the outlines.
Yeah. Well, that was a lot of fun watching Ranma like that. But it's like the show is that old that, you know, I feel like it doesn't lose anything. Like, it's kind of fun and organic to watch it in, like, such a fuzzy old format where the screen rolls every now and then, and, you know. I don't know. It's a weird obsession I have with old stuff. Well, anyway, I bought some tapes today.
Did you get Gunsmith Cats?
No. But I did find the entire Wallace and Gromit trilogy, factory sealed, never opened before, sitting at that Half Price Books.
Wow.
Oh god, why am I
used to have that. I used to have that growing up. Like, it has Wallace's creepy face on it. $10.
Oh, thank god.
And then there's some other... Oh yeah, no, I've been doing a lot of thrifting this weekend. I found 2 seasons of Seinfeld. Seasons 8 and season 9. Neither of them never opened before. They still had the Walmart tags on them, so somebody bought them, never opened them, and then dropped them off at a thrift shop. And then I bought them each for $5. And in that same fell swoop, I bought the first 3 seasons of Family Guy also for $5, one of which had also never been opened before. Dude, I'm having a steal right now. And then I bought the Star Wars trilogy. I watched Star Wars this morning.
You stole the videotapes?
Stole the videotape?
You stole them? Why would you admit that?
The VHS Star Wars with the original effects?
Yeah, this original Star Wars with the original effects. Actually, this is the 1990 version, so I think it has an audio update. But...
Yeah, that's the thing about New Hope specifically. Has like an audio mismatch thing going on. Or like some scenes you can tell that they re-recorded it.
Oh,
what the hell is this?
Yeah, you can tell when they dub it. You can tell when they dub in all the lines.
Like, I want to say there's a scene where Moff Tarkin is talking to Leia, and he's like, "You want to name another system, another target? Name the system." And then, like, you can hear like two
I
different
saw that.
audio qualities.
A Jedi can feel the Force flowing through him.
You mean he controls your actions?
Partially.
I saw that. It didn't match his voice. And then at the end, when they're trying to take down the Death Star, all the guys in the Red Space Commander guys, whatever they are.
Yeah, the Red Squad.
I
No,
think
Red
so.
Squad is from Deep Space Nine.
Yeah, not Red Squad. I think it's just Red Wing 5 or something.
Red 5
If anybody-
or whatever.
Well, that's the one that Luke Skywalker was. If
Mikey,
anybody loves
get
Star
that
Wars,
coin.
if anybody who loves Star Wars is watching this movie, I'm sorry, I've only seen not all the movies,
Yeah.
and I've only seen each of them once. And I watched Episode 4 for the first time today in like 14 years.
That's one of my
Lot-
favorite ones.
A lot of wipe effects.
Yeah, a lot of weird edits. Or
But
transitions.
I really liked it a lot. I specifically wanted to watch that one on VHS because, like, I don't know.
Well, that's the weird
Kinda
thing
wanted
is
to
they did
describe
the
it before.
4K remasters a couple of years ago, and I bought those. And it's like, even though there's enough room on the discs to have both the special edition and the original cuts on the same disc, it's just the special edition. Which is weird
Well, yeah.
because they're not
Isn't
owned
it-
by George Lucas anymore, so they don't have to only have the special
I
edition.
know, don't they? Isn't that what they do? Like, aren't the original theatrical releases notoriously difficult to find? Because like they
Well, I
won't release
imagine
them.
Disney has to have a copy somewhere. Because they released them on DVD like 20 years ago.
Yeah, my friend Kellen brought it over one time so we could watch episode 6 before we went to go see episode 7 in theaters.
Uh-huh.
Because I'd never seen Return of the Jedi.
I'll return you to the Jedi.
The sacred texts!
Alonzo had 4 hours of meetings by 8 a.m. this morning.
Yes,
so
Alonso, let's hear your topic list for the day.
Yeah, let's hear your topic list.
Oh shit! I had nothing. I had no time to work on it. I finished around like
You hear that?
5:30.
You hear that? He was nutting. Did you hear that?
Nothing on your face.
Ironically, I was not nutting before the session.
Thank you, Mikey. Sometimes
I was. Never mind.
they say actually
No,
when
I
you're
wasn't doing
going
that
to do a
either.
physical
Come
activity,
on.
it's good not to nut before the activity. Better performance. That's why like boxers and athletes don't do that.
Don't have sex before the game.
Yeah.
How do baseball players live?
Well, they're baseball players. They never get laid.
Well, they're always playing with their balls.
Yeah, they play. Yeah, right. They play 10 games a day.
I guess my topic list I can go on to what I've been watching
Speaking
as
of
of late.
balls, that mountain looks exactly like a ball sack, is the joke I was making.
Ballsy.
So the hentai tape I picked up today, because I was like, oh, I wonder if I could. Oh, yeah, I watched the Ranma movie on VHS, and I'm like, okay, this is cool. I want to find more old school anime on VHS. Because the bumpers are fun to watch. The advertisements at the start and end are a lot of fun. Like, they advertise the Ranma 1/2 Super Nintendo game. It's like, look for it wherever games are sold. Like, yeah.
No!
I'm sure no
That was
kid
like
found it back
3,000
then.
light years away from me! How did it get me?
That was legit anger right there. I've never seen this part of the game before.
Did they not make it to this on Game Grumps or something?
No. They got right before the final boss of the Silver Campaign, and then John left the show.
And then became a horrible racist.
Yeah, I haven't watched any of his stuff. Never mind. I don't want to talk about it. I don't consume his content anymore.
Neither do
Odds
I.
are he was a horrible racist. What? Where did that come from?
Hey, you should have got a ring. Should have got a ring.
I
Yeah.
had rings, but then I lost them, and then I couldn't find any more, Ethan.
You should have got a ring.
If you loved it
Should've
enough, you
got
should
one.
have put a ring on it.
Yeah. You should have looked harder for a ring on it.
AKA the worst Beyonce song of all time.
So the hentai tape I found today was Slight Fever Syndrome.
Mhm.
Ooh, it's the uncensored format. Original Japanese original
So you can
Japanese.
see all of the boobs in 480i glory, but
I wonder if
no black boxes.
I was gonna say they probably. Oh man, I want to show you guys this stuff.
Just put a picture in chat, and then Mikey will
me.
put it up on the screen blurred out for everybody.
Oh, they didn't rewind it. Fuck.
No!
Oh,
What?
Fuck. What the fuck? Slight fever syndrome, 45 minutes long. Ooh, baby. It says 1998. It says at the top of the tape says warning. Absolutely not for children in capital letters. I'm probably not even gonna watch it. Is the thing? It's fun to have.
Come on, give me one of them things. All
Wait
right, there we go.
Hold on. All right, let's read the backside. Let Nurse Mizuki relieve your fever with her special treatment.
Oh God, it's one of those.
Miss Mizuki, the beautiful but chronologically late nurse and teacher at a private junior college, has a knack for getting into the most unusual situations. Besides being the health education teacher for a rather rambunctious bunch of students, she is also the mentor and guide.
Oh God,
to
it's
her,
a high school thing too? That's like 2 tropes for the price of 1.
To her embarrassment, she often must listen to their sexual escapades while treating their day-to-day injuries.
Oh,
However,
there it is.
Constantly counseling her students about their sexual problems does take its toll on Miss Mizuki's mind and her nubile
What
body?
does Nicole think of this
Nubile.
purchase?
She was very upset that I bought it. I was like, Nicole, I'm not...
So she was there, and she said, Ethan, please do not buy this, and you did it anyway.
Yes! I said, Nicole, there's no way I'm leaving this place without picking this up. Being a very kind and caring teacher, Miss Mizuki tends to use a very hands-on approach with her students.
Gee, I wonder what that means.
Especially when demonstrating all the various functions of the female anatomy. But more than just her hands start getting sticky when she starts to fall for Kirishima, one of her very attractive male students. What will our dutiful but sexually stimulated...
Come on.
Sexually stimulated nurse do to resolve this climactic...
No! They threw a box at me and then I died!
What is this, the first boss of Earthworm Jim?
Mikey's boxing out here.
It's not
No, I
boxing
don't
day.
wear boxers.
I go free balling all the time.
No, I wear briefs.
I know, you've mentioned this to me more times than I can remember.
You think
I don't
he'd be
recall
brief
ever
about
mentioning this to you before, no.
What?
No, move! Move your ass! Come on!
What is this, Galaxy Man? From Mega Man 9?
The worst
More
worst classic Mega Man game?
I love Mega Man 9. It's okay if you don't like it. You know what? You know what, Michael? You know what, Michael? You know what, Michael? You know what, Michael?
Run! Move!
What,
You know
Ethan?
what, Michael?
What, Ethan?
You know what, Michael?
What?
Mega Man 9 has a filter on the screen that I don't like. They add a filter to it to make it look like it's coming from to make it look
Oh, a
all
CRT,
fuzzy.
a fake CRT filter.
Yeah,
one of those?
it's a fake CRT filter, but there are no scan lines.
Interesting.
So instead, the screen just looks blurry. Why do you like sharp pixels that look like ass? And there's no option to turn it off, which I can forgive it because it was 2008 and it was the first game that I know of that had big notoriety to try to do something like that.
It's the first of its kind.
No, this game sucks.
Go easy on World War I. It was the first of its kind.
You could just get what's that new upscaling device that came out, the 4K
the
one?
RetroTink 4K is
Yeah,
what it's called.
apparently that's pretty good.
A guy was mentioning that to me at work the other day.
Yeah, you get that with an OLED, and it's pretty much equal, if not better than a CRT.
It's better than a CRT.
Oh yeah,
You
OLEDs
haven't
are
seen
actually
this
better
yet.
than better than the CRT.
You haven't seen the CRTs I use.
You haven't seen an OLED.
My PS Vita is an OLED.
The actual modern television OLED.
Yeah, I have a...
Are we talking about one of those organic OLEDs?
Yeah. That's for OLED, organic LED.
I couldn't afford one, so I chose to go with the cheaper
You bought a
model
bed
down
for
here.
Yeah,
$5,000.
I don't know about.
Yeah, well...
He's got his priorities different.
What? I don't spend all my day on the TV is the thing.
God
so,
damn
like,
it!
You missed, Mikey.
Like, the TV I'm using right now is the one in question. I only use it when, like, we come down here to watch a movie or maybe watch a game on a weekend. But during the week, we don't even use this TV at all. So, like, we didn't find the need to do that.
God,
whereas we spend a third of our... We spend 30% of our life sleeping in the bed.
I need a ring. I need a fucking ring. Give me a
it's
goddamn
good
ring,
to,
game.
to buy a good bed.
No! I pressed the
my
jump button and it did
God.
nothing!
Michael!
Oh,
Gotta play that whole thing again!
okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Wait, even the shit with tails?
All
Yes!
over again.
The entire thing!
All
Oh
over.
my god! Alright. Well, in that
Well, as long
case,
as
let
we're
me...
redoing this, I did want to mention... Well, did you have any other observations you wanted to make on the anime thing first, Ethan?
I'm going to finish reading it quickly here. But what will our dutiful but sexually stimulated nurse do to resolve this climactic situation? Watch this feverish frenzy of frolicking females as they find their cure to slight fever syndrome. Warning.
You should narrate. We should do a thing where we find, like, descriptions for porn or hentai and just have Ethan read it in a sensual voice like that.
Oh, sure, I'd love to. Warning. Slight fever syndrome contains scenes of explicit sex for sale to adults over 18 only. Viewers' discretion is strongly advised. Unrated. As I was going to check it out from the guy at the Half Price Books is British. He's there every time I see him. He saw the Wallace and Gromit. He's like, "Oh, that's classic." And then he lifts up to look at the hentai underneath.
No! What? What? Yeah.
He describes how the Wallace and Gromit is classic, and then he lifts it up to look at the hentai, and he just doesn't say anything.
It's like, you degenerate. I believed in you.
Yeah.
One of my favorite things is when Ethan laughs
disappointed
really
me.
hard and goes, "Yes."
That's good.
It's funny as fuck.
Monkey, get the coin.
I know. I thought you guys would find that funny.
He's like, oh, this guy is all right. Never mind. God damn it.
I mean, I'm not gonna have any
Alonso.
shame buying that shit.
No, I know. It's just funny. Yeah, I can imagine his face like, oh.
I also bought the entire OVA series of Tenchi Muyo because I watched that at a friend's house when I was 12. 14.
I'm losing my mind to this shit. All right, come on. Get the thing.
Do we want to cut? Do we want to cut here for a little bit so that Michael
Mikey,
can
could you
concentrate for
improve
10
your
minutes?
gameplay a little bit?
Can you improve your inputs a little bit?
In my defense, this level is notorious.
Oh, it's difficult. I'm not blaming you.
Yeah. Game
I
bad.
It's
I
the
have
last-
a defense
it's
for
the
this.
last
I do
level.
not have a defense for getting us stuck on Flame Core for 30 minutes in the last part. Because, like,
Well, that was funny.
in retrospect, while I was editing and listening to you guys read aloud those guides again, I was like, no, wait, that is literally what you're supposed to do in this room. I just assumed, because the problem was, you open the door with one of those green circle things, but the green circle is hidden under one of these worm things. So I couldn't see it until I killed the worm, but I didn't assume I had to kill... I didn't bother to kill every single enemy in the room the first couple times, so I never saw it. So it wasn't until, I just out of desperation, I killed all those enemies that I finally saw it and opened the door and realized, oh, those purple stones do literally nothing. They're just there just because. So that's what happened, folks. Like, I assumed that
gamer-
because I couldn't find a switch or something else that it had to be related to those stones.
in your detriment, as a gamer, your first instinct should be to clear the enemies in every room as you enter it.
What the fuck?
Mikey.
I swear to fucking Christ.
Christ isn't
I don't
gonna
remember
help you
this
here.
level being this annoying.
Well, you're trying to improve your commentary, so... You typically strike me as a person who can't walk and chew bubblegum at the same time. So... I can't be too...
That is
So
the
I can't-
most
I can't-
insulting thing
Yeah, you hear that,
anyone has
Michael?
ever said to me.
Michael, you're a stupid idiot, so I can't be too hard on you.
You can't walk and chew bubblegum at the same time. Wow. No! That was great timing.
Michael, you should cut there. Like, let that be the last thing that I say, or that we say before we cut. So, like, we're not recording it.